Are you going to make it to the finish line? Are you going to come out of that storm? Or are you going to stand in the rain and the lightning and the thunder and just get beat down because you don't believe that you can actually come out of that storm? Sometimes we have to pack our bags with all the things that we need in life so we can live life accordingly and so we can be prepared.
Hey, is it hard?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Motivational Monday with Arthur Nikki Nicole. Get ready for your weekly dose of inspiration to jumpstart your day and fuel your week. Whether you're chasing your dreams, overcoming challenges, or looking for that spark to keep you moving, I'm here to remind you of your strength, resilience, and potential. So let's dive into today's message of empowerment. And remember, every day is an opportunity to grow. And today is the perfect day to start. Get motivated, stay focused, and let's conquer this week together. So today's topic is when letting go is necessary. Today I'm going to talk to you about the art of letting go. Letting go can take so many forms, whether it's releasing a toxic relationship, abandoning unrealistic goals, or breaking free from unhelpful habits. Each of us go through a lot of things with people, places, or things, and it's really hard sometimes to just let go of things that are familiar, things that you're used to. It really is. So today is a new day. And we have to learn how to let go of things that are not bringing us peace or not getting us to the point in our life where we were desired to be. Letting go is not simple at all. It is actually a crucial step in everybody's journey. If you want to fulfill life, when we cling to things that no longer serve us, we hinder our own potential. And by understanding the importance of the fact that we're holding ourselves back, we can cultivate a mindset that embraces change and promotes emotional freedom and fosters resilience. The first step in letting go is to recognize when it's necessary. Oftentimes, we find ourselves getting stuck, trapped in a cycle of unfulfilling routines, drained by our commitments, or simply unable to move forward. Now we're in a state of stagnation, and this can manifest as a sense of restlessness or dissatisfaction. Now it's becoming a nagging feeling that somehow we just can't get rid of. If you're experiencing these type of emotions, listen, it's time to take a closer look into what is going on in your life. You have to. You have to always evaluate yourself in your life in order for you to move to the next step in your life. But see, this is why it's important to nurture all your connections that you do have. You have to be mindful of the ones that are toxic. Negative influences can have a profound impact on your mental health. It can drain the energy out of you. It can diminish your self-worth. But when you start recognizing these harmful dynamics in your life that's affecting your well-being, you got to start remembering it's not about being unkind, but it's about valuing your mental health. It's about valuing your mental health. It's time for you to start evaluating your life and removing things that don't serve a purpose in your life. You have to consider the fact that, you know what, I have goals. But the question you have to ask yourself, are you holding on to ambitions that no longer are feasible or align with your values? Sometimes our dreams can become our burdens when we turn them into sources of stress and disappointment. Now it's time for us to reassess and start letting go of some of these expectations that are unrealistic because they're not even paving the way for you to be achievable and fulfilling in your life. Now you like, Arthur, Nikki Nicole, what do you mean? Listen, once you identify what you need to release, who you need to release, then you can start experiencing the profound emotional freedom. Sometimes letting go of your burdens can bring you clarity, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. And this process can be very liberating as we rid ourselves of the weight of regret, guilt, anxiety, people, things. Excuse me, y'all. But we have to start learning to evaluate our lives. We have to start thinking about the things that are holding us back in our lives and understand why we are here. Why did I get here? What put me in this position? A lot of times, letting go creates a space for new opportunities. And when we release what no longer serves us, we open up ourselves to new experiences and possibilities. This is where growth happens. When we allow ourselves to step into the unknown and open our heart and our mind. Your mental health is at stake. And that's what's most important when it comes down to letting go. Letting go of negativity reduces stress and anxiety. It fosters a sense of peace and well being. And by making room for positivity and gratitude, you enhance your overall mental state and increase your resilience against life's challenges. So, how do I begin this process, Arthur Nick Nicole? How do I do it? I love her. I love him. Listen, love will stop you from doing a lot of things in your life. It will. But you have to start the process of self reflection. You have to take the time to assess yourself and what no longer serves you. If you have to start off by journaling, this can be a way that you can allow yourself to articulate your thoughts and your feelings. You got to start asking yourself, what is weighing me down? What do I need to release? You got to ask yourself these questions because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in a shock mode all the time. All the time. And by becoming more aware of your thoughts and your feelings, you create a space for healing and growth. Healing and growth. Because now you have assessed your situation. Now you know what's going on. Now you know how to move. Sometimes you have to shift your perspective to view that letting go is a step towards something better. You have to start embracing the idea that every ending is a new beginning, a chance for growth and renewal. I talk about all the time how you have to celebrate the small wins. You have to. As you navigate through this thing we call life, you got to remember just because it's small, it's not worth celebrating. Each step that you take towards letting go is important in your life. You have to recognize and honor every single moment, because this can boost your confidence and reinforce your commitment to change. Letting go is a vital aspect of personal growth. It is going to empower you to break free of the stagnation, toxic relationships, and unrealistic goals. The benefits of letting go: emotional freedom, new opportunities, and improve mental health. I encourage you to reflect on your lives and identify the areas where letting go could lead to a positive change. Search the room in your life and ask yourself, what can you release to make room for growth? And start removing those negative things in your life that's holding you back from getting to the next level. So I challenge you to take one small step today towards letting go of something that no longer serves you. It could be a negative thought. It could be a toxic relationship. It could be a goal that you've been holding on all this time. But remember, the journey of letting go is not about losing. It's about gaining clarity, freedom, and the opportunity to embrace a brighter future. No, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's going to be easy to let go of things around you that has been there all this time. It's not going to be easy to let go of people that you've loved for so long and you admired for so long. It's not going to be easy to let go of those negative thoughts in your mind that's been holding you bondage all this time. Nothing in life is easy, though. Nothing that you go through in life is easy. But at the same time, people, places, and things are in your life for seasons. I'm starting to realize that a lot of things in life are not meant to be there forever. You may desire for a person to be in your life forever. You may desire for certain things to be forever, but everything has an expiration date. Everything, including your life. Your life has an expiration date on it. But it's how you live your life that matters. It's how you treat people in your life that matters. It's what you do in the time that God has blessed you with that matters. So every single hour of the 24-hour period of a day matters. And we all take it for granted, including myself. We all take those 24 hours that we are given every single day for granted. And we do not realize the significance part about the 24 hours we were given. We just play all over it as, oh, I can do that tomorrow. So it becomes a game with procrastination. Now, I can do it next week. You don't know if you're going to be here next week. You really don't. We have to start using our time wisely with people, with things, with thoughts. We cannot continue to allow our lives to just be running without anybody controlling it. We control our actions, we control our reactions, we control what we respond to, whether we think it or not. We control our thoughts. We control everything that happens in our lives. If we start looking at life that way, then guess what? We'll come out on top every time. When we realize that we are the ones that put the key in the ignition, we are the ones that took a hold of that steering wheel. We are the ones that's driving to our destination in our lives. And the sooner we realize that, the better our lives will be. When we realize that those 24 hours that we have counts and matters, then we'll start moving differently. Not only just in our lives, but with people in general. We will think differently. We will move differently. And we will value our time. But because we're stuck in certain situations or we was raised a certain way, then we do things a certain way. And we're like, you know what? I was raised to do this, or I was raised to be this way. But at the end of the day, you are still who you are. And when you realize who you are and you realize that you control who you are, watch your life shake up and change. Your whole perspective of life will change. Your whole outlook on life will change. Your surroundings will change. And now you will start paying attention and being more woke in your own life when you were asleep the whole time. It's time to wake up. It's time for you to take a stand in your life. It's time for you to understand where you came from and use that as a lesson to where you're going. Everything that happens in our lives happens for a reason, but it's up to us to understand why we went through it. Do not repeat the patterns over and over again because you didn't learn the first lesson. Don't allow yourself to go down paths you've been down before that led to a dead end or a dirt road that you didn't want to go on to begin with. You have to start putting your destination in GPS. Don't make no stops. Don't take no shortcuts in your life. Put that destination in, grab a hold of that steering wheel, put the key in ignition, and take the ride. But make sure that that ride is worthwhile. Make sure that ride is what it's supposed to be. Life is too short. It is too short. So as you go through your day to day, please, I challenge you to take a look at your life. Take a look at your life and find out where your destination is. Remove the things that are holding you back and let go of the things that no longer serve you purpose.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter, her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was finally published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career. But he once said, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently the next time. So if you get into trouble, that doesn't mean you're a troublemaker. It means you need to try harder to act right. If you get a bad grade, that doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you need to spend more time studying. No one's born being good at all things. You become good at things through hard work.